Okay, this is not really so much an adventures in dating video as it is just a calling out and just to point out something video. This is when you're not being true to yourself, and this is when you're just being something to be convenient. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Jennifer Lopez recently put out a song called Lonely in collaboration with this artist named, I believe that's him in the picture, Maluma. In the song, though, she says, I'm your black girl from the Bronx. And I'm like, huh? Last I checked, Jennifer Lopez was a Puerto Rican and a proud Latino, which there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage. But wasn't it a few years ago you was declaring, during when Black Lives Matter and all these stuff started coming up, you was declaring this is a Latino booty, despite the fact despite the fact more black men probably done had that Latino booty than Latino men. I mean, just say it. Check out Jennifer Lopez's total dating history. You will find, even though you got Alex Rodriguez and Mark Anthony and a couple of other Hispanics and Ben Affleck, of course, the white dude from Boston, you will find there have been more black men that done bent that over. Now, I will never knock the woman's work ethic. I will never knock her beauty. I mean, she's a hot looking woman. You can't take that away from her. But I swear, this chick, I believe, is never not being true to herself, because I believe deep down, because of her vanity and her image, she's with all these other men, but deep down, she would rather be with a brother. Like I said, look at the chick's dating history. Wesley Snipes. Shoot. A couple of others, one of the Wayans brothers, from my understand. Most notably, P. Diddy. And rumored Ja Rule. I mean, it's funny how I hate to say this, and I hate to say this as much as I hate this word. I'm gonna say it anyway. Paul Mooney was not wrong when he said everybody want to be in, but nobody want to be in. I mean, he's not wrong when he says that. In other words, to put it in a more clean, PC way, everybody wants to be black, but nobody wants the bad parts of being black. I don't know, getting discriminated because of your skin color, getting pulled over by the police for reasons, just to name a couple. Most likely to get shot by the police just because. I mean, much, much as I don't like using that word, Paul Mooney was not wrong. And it bears repeating. This woman just a couple of years ago was talking about how this, referring to her backside, was a Latino booty. And yet, here she is today talking about she a black girl from the Bronx. No, honey, you're Puerto Rican from the Bronx, which is nothing wrong with that. Again, nothing wrong with that. You're not a black girl, honey. You're Puerto Rican from the Bronx. And I find that funny how you try to claim this is a Latino booty, and yet more black men, as I said earlier, done had it than Latino men. Just the facts, honey. Just be true to yourself. You know deep down you want a brother. And there are some good brothers out there. You want a black man. At this point, no one can really hurt your career. Just break up with Alex Rodriguez. Just break up with Alex Rodriguez and go find you a brother. And there's some good ones out there on your level. So it ain't like you got self for trash. So just be true to yourself, honey. Just be honest. You love the black man, and you love that skin, and you love the penetration, shall we say? I'll just say it. You love the black man. Just be honest. Just be honest. Instead of trying to pretending to be something else that you're not. Just go with your heart, honey. Just go with your heart. Anyway, I'm out.